I'm hanging out with the new NYWC Starlet Champion, the PPD herself, Kylie Alexa. What are your thoughts? Finally taking down Amity.
You know what? I will say, although Amity's a little crazy, a little scary, a little scream queen, she put up a very good fight tonight, and I was thoroughly impressed with Amity, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's a rematch down the road.
All right, you guys stole the show for sure. Amity, you lost the title.
Yeah, what do you think I'm doing? I'm getting rid of myself.
What do you mean you're getting rid of yourself?
This company doesn't need me anymore. They have Kylie Alexa. So I'm trash, and I'm gonna take myself out. Is that okay, Papa Dink?
Sure, whatever you want to do.
That's what I thought.
Man, I've never seen the side of her. That's bigger than 8 by 10. What do you mean?
I don't know. I got hit in the head a bunch of times. What do you want from me?
Speaking of that, what's going on? Like, why did he attack you?
Listen, that Momo knows no respect. And when I get my hands on him, you best bet I'm going to break him. I'm going to break him like the dog he is, because he will learn respect. You don't do that to CJ Bambino and get away with it.
Man, are you going to make it to the next KVP show?
Of course I am. It's in 3 months.
Okay, so you got 3 months recovery, huh?
Listen, you get punched in the head with a chain twice and take the 3D. I don't see you in the ring, but you got a belt.
I do, not only 8, but the 23-6 champion.
Go over there. Go. I don't even know why they put me and you on the same table.
I don't know either.
Go over there. Get out of here. Go.
Thank you, CJ.
Leave me alone.
Yo, they call me Dank, the lyrical titan. Stepping in the ring, spitting fire, igniting. From the square circle to the booth, I'm dominant. Unbreakable spirit, call me the king, I'm prominent. Beyond the barricade, the podcast bumping. Real talk, no gimmicks, ain't no time for slumping. Grinding day and night, always something to prove. Elevating the game, that's the Dank move. Mic check 1, 2, this ain't no illusion. Dropping truth bombs, causing a commotion. From the canvas to the charts, I'm climbing. Champion mindset, always shining. Resolute, run deep, instilled the fight. Never back down, always standing upright. In the ring or on the track, same intensity. Delivering knockout blows lyrically. 1, 2, this ain't no illusion. Dropping truth bombs, causing a commotion. From the canvas to the charts, I'm climbing. Champion mindset, always shining.
Welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Dank, and today I have 2 very special guests at the same time. Let me bring to you all the way from Arkansas, TNR Wrestling's own Madi Bug and Tim Hanson joining me tonight.
Everybody,
what's up? Let's talk about this event coming up. Locked and Loaded. Madi, you're going up against Ali Savage and Abby Grace. What are your thoughts on this match coming up?
I mean, girls will be girls. Girls will do anything they have in their, or they can in their power. You know, it's a women's championship, so you're going to do anything in your power to do what you got to do.
Wow, so both of you are going to try to take down Ali Savage. What are your thoughts being in an actual triple threat? Is this your first triple threat match?
It is. Got to start somewhere.
There's Abby now. All right, let's go to the next match we got over here. We got the Untouchables taking on the family affiliate. Oh no, not Rico Wild. All right, you guys want to talk about that?
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me who it is. You know, I don't know anything about these guys other than what Rob Father has told me, and from what little bit I have heard, I'm not too awful worried about it. You know, we're just 2 old guys, but don't underestimate the old men, right? Work smarter, not harder. Good luck to them. They're going to need it.
Oh, man. Speaking of Rob Father, there he is. Untouchable. Wow. All right. Then we got the locked-out match for the TNR Heavyweight Championship. Oh man, you guys want to make a comment on this match?
I do. I think that someone used to tell me all the time, always expect the unexpected. And I think that that's the main thing I could say about this match right here.
I think you might be right.
I guarantee. Yeah.
Yikes! All right, let's start out with Maddie. How did you fall in love with professional wrestling?
So growing up, I've watched my dad do it, and then over the last year, my grandpa, he passed away, and he was also a wrestler. So third generation here.
Wow, awesome.
Yeah.
So I always grew up with a love for it.
Gotcha. What about you, Tim?
Same goes. You know, growing up in a wrestling family, we traveled, lived all over the United States when I was growing up. And then, I don't know, but 16, 17 years old, I decided I wanted to do it. And the rest was history. We always had a ring close by, so we were always training and working out anyway.
Okay.
And so that's how I got started in the early 90s.
Who was your favorite wrestler at the time?
Oh, I mean, you mean besides my dad?
Yeah.
Flair, Sting, you know,
Okay.
they were my guys
Okay.
growing up.
What about you, Maddie? Who are a couple of your favorites
Like right now.
right now?
Um,
Or when you were a little younger?
I don't know.
Don't say Shawn Michaels.
No.
Why? What's wrong with Shawn Michaels?
Nothing wrong with him at all.
I like the Hardy Boys though.
Hardy's
Okay.
just-
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Maddie. Next question is for you. Where did you go train, and who were your trainer or trainers during your initial training?
My dad.
Oh, I didn't even know you were related. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
Trey doesn't
Yeah.
tell me anything. She lets me go in cold turkey. Okay.
Come in blind. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't let him. I told her when she approached me about it, it was that's fine if you want to do it as long as I train you. I won't let anybody else train her.
What'd you think of your first bump, Maddie?
I didn't know what to think, how to feel.
Okay.
But I mean, looking back, it's
Made her head hurt.
yeah, it did for sure.
All right, let's keep it at 100 right here. Erica, hi Erica. And she always asks this question. What is your favorite thing about promos and promo pictures for both of you?
I'll answer this first. I've never been shy of a camera, so
Okay.
I like to be all dolled up and
In front and in center and up front for her.
Okay. All right. What about you, Tim?
I don't really have a favorite part. When I was younger, promos were the hardest thing in the world to do, you know. But now, I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Okay. All right. Erica, we answered your question. Abigail, how was your first match?
it was good.
Who was your first match with?
It
Abigail?
was Abigail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, besides being good, tell me about your thoughts of being in front of a crowd.
It's definitely different, way different than training.
Okay.
Once you're in there, I mean, you're focused on what you're doing, so
Bigger the crowd, the better.
yeah,
It's easier to get hopped up and easier to get into it
it is.
and do the things that you're supposed to do. The more people you've got there, at
Okay.
least for me, anyway.
Now, I assume you're both heels.
Yes. Yes.
What is your
Or
favorite
now.
part?
That was
What
never an intended thing. I've always kind of been with the fans and all about trying to help them out, and I still am. But this younger generation that's out here now has really, man, I'm telling you, I took an 11-year. I retired for 11 years. I just came back in January.
Okay.
And it's just different. These young fellows out here now, they need what I got. You know, none of them got to taste that belt growing up, and it shows. And so I feel like somebody's going to do it. It might as well be me.
It's a whole different world, Tim.
It's different. It's totally
I know what you're talking about, but it's a whole different world.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got over here? Favorite thing so far since you've been wrestling, or both?
For me, it's the fans.
Yeah,
That's the most important. You know, because without them, we're not going to be there anyway.
it's true.
And that's always been cool to meet people from different places.
It
Yeah.
is.
Not just geography or whatever, but different places in their lives and things, and to be able to contribute to all that. It's all about the fans. Period.
Okay. I want to get back to promo. I want to get to Erica's comment. I feel unloved at the fact that neither of you said work with me. Just saying.
What'd she say?
The fact that neither of us said working with her.
Yeah, that's not your favorite part.
Erica.
Oh, well, Erica is my favorite videographer.
What is your favorite thing to do to get the crowd riled up?
What's your favorite thing?
My favorite thing?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think walking, for me, it would be just walking out of the curtain and getting that pop, the first initial pop, you know?
Okay.
Then it just gives you all the adrenaline, it just hits, and you just go with the flow.
But what do you do to like get the crowd going? Like, is there something you do specifically to get that heat?
She doesn't really have that yet.
No.
It's just starting for her. She hasn't found. She's still looking for herself in all those little things, that come along with it.
What about yourself?
For me, it's of course my drop kick. That is my favorite thing to do.
It's pretty.
Doesn't matter if I'm heel or face. It doesn't matter either way. But
so, do you feel the crowd reacts differently when you use it?
Definitely.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I haven't gone this deep in conversations like this. All right, good. Have you done any seminars, each of you, with anyone?
I do. Well, with TNR and WWP, I do one just about every show, mainly for the ladies that are there. Madison, Abigail, a couple others, trying to help teach them. I tell you why. It's because I'm old school, and I see more old school in women's wrestling nowadays than the men. And men have gone just, it's nothing but just might as well be trapeze acts, the way everything's going crazy.
High flyers.
And so, yeah, and so then the women listen better and they're tougher.
Okay. Have you attended one though, like from someone who's been in the business in the past?
I've watched, but I have not participated or attended.
Okay. Same with me. What about Maddie?
She hasn't attended any.
Okay. I highly recommend you do. You learn a lot, actually. I had sat in a seminar with Gabe Sapolsky, who was like, well, now he handles the WWID program, but it's really interesting to watch what you guys go through as wrestlers during those tryouts. It's really cool.
I agree. And that's part, to me, this, and now I'm going back, right? So that's part of being polished. Once you get to a certain point, it'll be my job to release her into what I call the wild. And then she'll go to those other seminars and other people.
Gotcha. Okay.
Guys that are vetted. Men and women that are vetted.
Okay. Maddie, what female wrestlers would you like to see come to TNR and or Wrestling with Pride? In the independent scene, though.
I don't really know.
Do you know any of the independent girls who are in the circuit?
Not really.
No, she hadn't really got a chance to meet any
I
of them.
haven't really met a bunch of people.
I suggest search Instagram, Twitter, well, X now, Instagram and all that stuff. There's some really great female wrestlers out there that are in probably your age bracket. You know what I'm saying? Who are doing big things, actually.
Yeah. I agree.
Not just on TV. I'm just saying in independence where they're getting close to getting signed.
I've got to where I follow a lot of the indie programs out and shows, and there are some really amazing women out there now, and men, but especially the women. They're on fire. I mean,
I just saw a killer match between Kylie Alexa, who's in the NWA, and Amity LeVay, who's a female talent up here. Killed it. Stole the show. No doubt. On anybody's mind, they stole the show.
It's awesome. I love to hear it.
Yeah, it's good stuff. All right. Match you want to be in, Maddie, that you haven't been in yet.
That I haven't been in yet?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it.
She's pretty well only done. You've been in one battle royal,
and
the rest of them have just been straight up standard matches. Nothing. I mean, you'll get your first taste of a triple threat this weekend, which which
I'm
will be
ready.
good.
Yeah.
And I think you'll win. By the way.
Yeah. Thank you.
I mean, he is a little biased, Maddie.
Little bit.
Just a little bit. What about you, Tim?
Favorite match that I have been in? Man, I always love cage matches. Those, I always loved them. Had great success with them. And I kind of miss that a little bit. Some of these guys need some of that. But
Who's your best opponent in a cage match?
best opponent. Used to be a team called the Texas Outlaws.
Okay.
And me and my little brother, who doesn't wrestle anymore, we did a match with the Texas Outlaws, and that was my favorite. But I've been a few others. I don't know if you guys remember. I don't know how old you are, but there used to be a guy.
I'm old. I'm 51.
Okay, same age. Mike Rapata, Colorado kid. He and I tagged against the Spiders, which later became the Headbangers.
Oh, okay.
In a cage, we did that a couple times. That was some really good matches. Really good matches back. I'm talking about back in the mid '90s.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. Here's a question from you. Can you see yourself doing a hardcore match? I guess that's for Maddie.
One day, I could see myself doing it.
You betcha. No doubt.
Rob Father says this Saturday you'll be the new TNR Women's Champion.
That's right.
That's right.
And Abigail says, I wouldn't say she'll be the new champion. Remember, I'm in it.
That one's a tough one because Abigail, I've kind of took over some of her training, and then she went against my wishes and joined up with the QWO. Mm-hmm. So it's tough, but
I would never.
I know, but I would. That's tough.
All right. What are both your thoughts on WWID?
On what?
WWID program.
I don't even know what it is.
You don't know what WWID program is?
No. I'm telling you, I don't watch.
Oh my gosh!
I don't follow a whole lot of stuff on social media other than a few of the independent things that pop up. We don't watch television. I don't have time.
All right, Maddie. First of all, how old are you?
24.
24.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is your goal in wrestling? Do you want to be?
I want to make it big.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you need, and I've been around a lot of female talent and male talent. You need to do the research.
Okay.
Like, it's so important for you to know what the WWID program is, because number one, that's probably the most popular promotion out there, right? AEW second and TNA kind of in the same mix. But that is the program that they are scouting for independent wrestlers.
Okay.
Once you're signed the contract to join the program, you have a chance to one day be signed to NXT, Evolve, whatever it is, and they help pay for part of your traveling and all that. And right now they're doing the title tournaments to crown the first ever ID champions, male and female, across the independent circuit.
Okay.
So it's very important you do look that up and get to know those things, and definitely attend when you feel you're ready. Attend one of those Gabe seminars whenever they're around your area.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I have right now. She's just kind of dipping her toes, just getting started. She'll get there,
and that's okay.
Yeah.
But trust me when I say, you have a time frame where they won't look at you no more. You know what I'm saying? All right. I want to bring that up since I brought it up. I will be attending the first ever ID show where all the talent will be there this Sunday at NYWC. This Sunday. And it's going to be a huge show. So, all right.
so I don't forget.
What does Abigail say? Tell me about I got kicked there and Hanson House kicked me out because my dad made them turn on me. Oh, she's talking about what happened to her. Yeah, I think that show's being live streamed too. Let me pull it up. Let's say it on the once I'll have Serena send you once I find out that information.
Yeah, please do.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be live streamed. So Yeah, it's important. Trust me. All right. Traveling. Where would you like to wrestle, Maddie? Anton, outside of your area. Like, where's the one state you say, man, I want to go there and see what's out there?
New York.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Good answer. I'm from New York. Awesome. There is a lot of talent up here, as you saw some of them in the opening videos I put up. I think we have another question.
Well, I say I don't want to New York, New Jersey, any Northeast up in that area.
Okay. We should send. Well, let's talk about this coming up at TNR in August. If I could get my mouse to work.
Type.
Yes, you got it.
I'm ready for that.
Titan Championship Wrestling and TNR are teaming up at Nature State Collision Saturday, August 16th in Leachville, Arkansas. And I'm going to make it my hardest to attend this myself.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I'm trying, but the weekend before is WrestleCon, and I'm going to be there. And yeah, it's a huge thing that I can't miss.
Yeah, I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Or else I'd be all right, whatever. But there is a shoot job that I have to work. So
yeah, I understand.
I have to pick my battles, Yeah. To fight. All right, New York, that's good. Have you actually done your research on Titan? Have you watched any of their stuff?
I've watched a little bit, not a whole lot, just a little spots here and there. I've watched some with Rob Father.
Okay.
And we've talked about it a few times.
So for Maddie, Amity is their Goddesses champion, who was the one who was in the trash can.
Okay.
Yeah, so she'll probably be there for that. So
okay.
Yeah, I think she is coming for that. So.
She's something. It is going to be a banger. I will try my hardest to be there, but WrestleCon is going to be pretty big for me. No, I don't think so. I'm telling you, WrestleCon is going to be, for me at least, personally. I got some stuff going on. All right. Overseas, where would you guys like to go work or train overseas?
Japan.
The number one answer right there, Japan. Why Japan for you, Tim?
It's a little more hardcore. It's plus it's old school, and to see the way the fans react and the way the fans get into their shows, their matches. Right. I mean, you couldn't get any better than that. And Germany would be pretty cool too.
Okay. What about you, Maddie?
I agree with Dad. Japan, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. What's Abigail saying? Really wish you could. Oh, Amity. Yeah, she's gonna be in Seaside Heights on the Boardwalk Wrestling. Pretty cool stuff this Saturday coming up for Titan Championship Wrestling. All right. What about Mexico? Would you guys like to go to Mexico and learn some lucha libre type matches?
20 years ago, I would have.
Okay.
That's another thing that's happened a lot over the years. The speed in the ring has really changed a lot, and that luchador stuff, man, that's pretty fast. I don't know if I can keep up anymore.
What about you, Maddie?
I don't even know.
She'd be good at it. Her and Abigail both.
Okay. So, man, this is more like a learning experience for Maddie, I feel. Tim, what do you think Maddie needs to work on to enhance her as a wrestler?
Aggressive. She's got to be a little more aggressive. You know, when you're new and starting out, you're always a little bit afraid of whether
hitting the other opponent.
Of the other opponent and and what's coming at you and what might happen. Quit worrying about the might happens and make something happen. That's a big thing.
Noted.
All right. I learned something actually this weekend when the ladies match where I talked to one of the talent and they said the other talent enhanced their performance because they felt everything.
Yeah.
More than, hey, it's a light touch. It's hard to sell.
Oh, no. And I don't train that way either.
Okay.
If you can't feel it, what are you doing?
Gotcha. Good stuff. All right. Oh, Tim, you don't want to do some high flying top rope stuff?
Oh, I wish I could. I miss it. I used to. And that's another thing, being fixing to be 51 in a month or so, finding out mentally it's all there. but physically, my body just doesn't cooperate.
I feel the same way at work when I'm working, and I'm like, man, 10 years ago, I'd be like, whatever, but now it's like, you're hurting.
Yeah. You
I
climb
know
up to that top rope and you look off and you think, I better climb down. I got a shoot job I got to get to.
100%. I agree. If you could add one person to the Untouchables, who would you add? It's a good question.
In the Untouchables?
Yes.
If you could add one person, who would you add?
Oh.
Who would you add?
Anybody?
Anybody.
Undertaker.
Undertaker. Okay.
I like that answer.
That's a good answer. Good answer. All right. What about you, Maddie? Who would you add?
I'm a Rhea Ripley girl.
Okay. All right.
Nothing wrong with that.
Donald says, Timothy, you are awesome, brother.
Thanks, Donald.
Thanks.
Debo.
You should be like, you gotta do a heel move. Thanks. I already know that, but thank you. Good stuff. Maddie, you think you'd ever want to be a face?
Yeah, one day.
Okay.
I'm good where I'm at right now.
That's true. I could sneeze the wrong way and pull out my back.
Yeah.
I hurt my back. I don't even know how my back hurt, but the last 3 months I was all fucked up. Now I'm better. I'm back in the gym finally. But if you're injured, don't go eating like crazy because you do gain weight, and that's what happened to me.
I've lost since I started wrestling again. Since first year, I've lost 46 pounds. I didn't know how bad I'd got. You know what I mean? And luckily, yeah.
I'm feeling that now. I'm like, damn, I was 20 pounds lighter 3 months ago. What happened to me?
It's harder now, huh?
It is. Whitney says, I don't think the Undertaker would join. Ha ha.
You never know. He's had a few surgeries. He might be feeling pretty good now.
Serena says, Rob, father, your plan never works most of the time. Wow. What are your thoughts on that comment, Tim?
The hate. I think that.
What's up with the hate?
I think the plan Rob Father's on right now is working out just fine.
I think the booker of the show is kind of biased.
Kind of sounds like it.
Abigail says, I'm a prime example. It don't work. Oh, wow.
Listen, he might have the right plan. Maybe he didn't have the right piece.
Uh-huh.
And maybe you just weren't the right fit for that plan.
All right. Maybe she wasn't. So, Maddie, I'm going to put you on the spot. Abigail's here talking junk. What do you got to say to Abby for this match coming up?
I'm just going to stick with my plan on that note.
Just beat her.
I got it.
Oh, Maddie, you better watch out. They are my SCW family. All right, Richard, yeah. She's saying, Serena's saying, Rob, don't make any more plans. Abby was the plan master. Now you don't have a good one anymore. Haha. Okay.
So,
Abby says she's right here waiting.
She's trash talking you pretty hard. You gotta.
Yeah. She's trash talking you really.
At the end of Saturday night, we can just see where we stand.
Okay. Pretty sweet.
Quite obvious, but
Sweet and to the point. Your plan. Let's see how well that works. Okay. Oh, we got some heat going on here, Tim.
Yeah.
What about you, Tim? What do you got to say to your opponents?
To my opponents?
Yeah.
Good luck, kiddos. I mean, I call them all kids because that's what they are. I'll show you what experience means. You'll find out. Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, Tim's bringing the heat, Maddie. Abby says I'll be sitting in a car on my way to the beach. Wow.
With a sore ass. What?
What?
You gonna kick her? What? I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, that's great. Make sure you keep Tim in your corner, Maddie. He's got your back. All right. Goals for you, Tim, for the rest of the year. We'll wrap it up.
For the rest of this year, not to get hurt. That's first and foremost. And to for my daughter to finish out her training to excel and outgrow me.
Okay. What about you, Maddie? What are some goals you want to hit on this year?
For sure. I want to keep training, keep learning. By the end of the year, maybe if Dad lets me go out from underneath his wing a little bit, do my own thing a little bit.
Awesome. All right. Thank you for joining me tonight. And yeah, Abigail's still talking trash over here. Well, let's bring them up before we head out.
Yeah.
Get out, go to bed. Ooh. Abigail's all talk and no work. Wow, what a zinger from the Rottfather. Oh, yikes. All right, guys, let everybody know where they can follow you. Yikes.
For me, it's pretty easy. Just go on Facebook, the Hanson Legacy.
Okay.
And you can check out anything we're doing there. And I think I'm booked up. I'll be somewhere every weekend for the next 4 months, 4.5 months.
Wow, that's awesome.
So, and Madi Bug will be most of those same places.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're all over Arkansas right now.
Awesome. Abby says last time I checked, I won the last match. It's past your bedtime, Tim. Whoa.
She's correct. It is past my bedtime.
She's trying to bring the fire tonight over there.
Don't bring too much heat unless you plan on getting burned, little girl.
Whoa. Man, Maddie, let everybody know they can follow you.
I have Facebook, which is Madi Bug Hanson, and I have Instagram, which is the same Madi Bug Hanson.
All right, guys, make sure you follow me and I'll follow you right back, okay?
Yes, sir.
Rob says I can't stop. Rob, you better relax tonight, buddy. All right. Thank you for joining me tonight.
Hey, and thank you for having us. I really appreciate it.
Hey, I appreciate you guys coming. I want to see you guys back. I want to see Maddie's progress over there.
Oh, yeah.
And hopefully I will make it to the Nature State Collision Saturday, August 16th. Woo! We got some stuff going on. So I'm going to talk about that. Obviously, I'll be hanging out at the ID Showcase show this Sunday, June 8th at NYWC. Go to nywcprowrestling.com. And if you're a professional wrestler in the Northeast, Gabe is holding a seminar on that day. Contact NYWC Pro Wrestling for that opportunity. This week, I have Tommy Price coming on tomorrow, who's causing a lot of heat over there in the Carolinas, man. Tommy will be on tomorrow, as well as Kata Sin, as we start Pride Appreciation Month right here on Beyond the Barricade. My latest blog is up. Yeah, Rise of the Dank is on my YouTube channel. I'm hanging out here with Titans HR Marlon Dinkins, who you'll probably see in August at the show. All right. Last thing I got to talk about. I'm going to have Coach David on next. We're going to talk about Rising Star Women's Wrestling coming up July 12th. It's an all-female promotion, the first one on Long Island over here. We got Lulu Lorena joining us on July 12th. Mercedes Martinez is our GM. That's going to be awesome. And as you can see, we got a whole bunch of talent, including Layla Hirsch, who's just on AEW, Alita James, who was on NXT UK not that long ago, and many other talents coming. And we got some announcements, including the main one coming up in a few short half hour. We'll be talking about that. And if you guys are a little tired, want some coffee, right? Who likes coffee? You like coffee too?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Maddie?
Coffee, buddy.
Love coffee.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get some coffee, and I'm going to get it from my good pal, Prince Nana. So get your coffee at princenanacoffee.com and stay up. Maddie's still talking trash over here. None will get burned but Maddie and Ellie. Wow. Next Wednesday, me and you think, oh, here we go. Yes, you're on next Wednesday. Oh, man. Yes, Zoe Stark, Anthony LeBay, the Cosmic, those names are big. I agree as well. More of that at the 9 o'clock hour. Everybody else, have a great night. You guys hold on for a minute.